What is going on our house? This video is a little bit different. I just wanted to share with you, just in case if anyone is having the similar symptoms or is going through this similar situation. So last night at 6 in the morning, Mason woke up with a stomach ache, and I just thought, oh, it's just a stomach ache, like come lay down with me and let's lay on your side or lay on your tummy. So we kind of laid there for a little bit, for about 30 minutes. He wanted to go back to his bed, so I took him back to his bed, and he needed to throw up, so he threw up in the bathroom. He felt fine after that, and he was going to go back to bed, and I went back to bed. So around 8, he came back to the room, and he said his stomach was hurting again. And I asked him, do you need to throw up? And he was like, no. Went back, laid with him. We woke up and he was asleep on the couch. He just looked sick, and whenever he stood up, he just started crying, like sharp pain over on his side, like his abdomen area, like over on the right side. So I think it's his appendix. He is only 5 years old. I did research, and they said like it could start at the age of 5, which is kind of crazy to me. There's no way to prevent it. So we just don't really know what's going on. I'm pretty sure it is his appendix though, appendicitis. We checked his temperature about 30 minutes ago, which was at 2:30, and it was 101.0. So he's nauseous, loss of appetite, sharp pain, and then a slight fever. So those are pretty much the symptoms of appendicitis. So I'm hoping we caught it early. We just arrived at the doctor's office. Due to COVID-19, they're having us wait in the vehicle instead of the waiting room, which is great because I don't want to wait in the waiting room and have him in there. We're gonna see what happens, and I just hope and pray for the best. I'm trying to avoid surgery if possible. I did read that. I know I shouldn't go on Google and read, but I did go on there and read, and it said antibiotics or penicillin could help. So I'm hoping that we did catch it early, and that could help if they do prescribe him any kind of medication, because I don't want him to have surgery at 5 years old for his appendix. It just sounds a little crazy. So we're waiting for them to call us to go inside. He is back there. He has been in and out of sleep. We just didn't sleep last night at all, so he's pretty exhausted. They only allowed one parent due to COVID-19 to come, so Marcus, me and him just went back and forth like who should go. So I am here with Mason. Marcus is at home with the girls. I'm praying everything goes okay. This is like really, really scary for us, and I really didn't want to vlog anything. It's just very uncomfortable because we just don't know what's gonna happen. So just say a quick prayer for us and for Mason, my sweet baby boy. So I'll keep you guys updated whenever we go inside. I'll try to record what I can. Okay guys, so they did check his temperature, and he has a fever of 103. He did drink some water. He hasn't really drank anything at all today, but he said he's feeling a little bit better. I just want everything to go, all this pain to go away. I just feel so helpless right now. So we're waiting for the doctor to come in. I don't know if she's gonna come in before we get the results for the flu and the strep. I don't think he has either of those. This seems different. Whenever your mom, flu and strep, how that goes, and this feels a lot different. So fingers crossed. All right guys, so we just got out of the doctor's office here. Everything canceled out. He does not have flu, does not have strep. The pain is in the lower right area, and she picked up his right leg, and usually that's how they determine that it is his appendix. So we are directed to go to the emergency room. I called his pediatrician to inform him of the situation on Mason. So we're directed to go to the pediatric emergency room. So I just hope and pray that we're not there all day long. I just pray that we caught it very early, that he doesn't have to have surgery or anything like that. That's where we're headed. So they did the same testing as we did at the other clinic. I know that it's just a protocol here. We did had to get tested for COVID-19 before we walked into the emergency room. That's why we have these red bands. They checked his temp. They checked all of his symptoms. The pain is just right in this area down there. They lift this leg and it determines like that's where the pain is coming from. So we are waiting to get an ultrasound, and hopefully they can determine by the ultrasound. If not, we'll have to get more testing, like a CT, to see what's going on. More than likely, they'll have to remove it. They just want, we don't know yet, but once the doctor comes in here, I just spoke to the nurse and he said more than likely they'll want to remove it just so in the future it doesn't rupture and we'll have to be in here again. More than likely antibiotic. I mean, it could help if they did determine that it wasn't that bad, but I think it is bad enough that we'll have to go ahead and get it removed. I hope it's just like a one-day procedure type of thing where you can go home, but we are keeping our fingers crossed and trying to stay positive. Just gonna see what's gonna happen. All right, guys, we just had the ultrasound. She did take a lot of pictures. The radiologist is wanting a CT. I'm pretty sure to see things clear and to make sure what we're gonna do, either surgery or not surgery. So we are waiting for them to bring Mason a wheelchair so we can head over to get the CT done. How he's feeling right now, he's feeling a little bit better. He said the pain is very tolerable and we were able to get a sample of his urine, which they've been wanting that. So he finally went to the bathroom, which is great. They have him on some fluids. We're just waiting to go get the CT, get the results, and figure out what we're gonna do, if he's gonna need surgery or not. If he's gonna need surgery, it's gonna need to be done ASAP. So Mason is very tired too. He's very loopy. There's his IV. It looks pretty scary, but it's not. It's just, they have him on like a board so it doesn't move, so it doesn't come out. So he is on fluids right there. He's halfway through that. So now we just wait to get called back. We are waiting for the results for the CT. Hopefully the radiologist will come in and give us those results. Nurse Hannah came and brought us some dinosaurs and a book while we wait. Mason's watching cartoons too. But his fever is down, so no fever, yay. And he is ready finishing up his first bag of fluids, which is great because we want to keep him hydrated. So he's doing great. So we're just waiting and we will touch base once we figure out what the next step is. Right, bub?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, so we just got the results and it is bad news. Mason is positive for appendicitis. So he does have to have surgery. They are getting the rest of the results in and gonna get all the paperwork ready and so we can get the surgery going. He needs to have it ASAP, especially because he hasn't eaten. He has drinking some sips of water throughout the morning, which they said it was totally fine. He is on fluids, he's used the bathroom, so everything is good, and I'd rather just go ahead and get it done like today and not have to wait tomorrow. So we will have to stay the night tonight, and hopefully she said if everything goes good, we can leave tomorrow and go home. The recovery is pretty quickly, she said, for children. They just can't do any like physical activities for the first 2 weeks, like jumping on the trampoline, which he loves to jump on the trampoline, riding bikes and things like that. We are waiting for them to come back in here with those instructions. So I'm pretty nervous. I haven't eaten or drinking anything today, so my stomach feels very upset. I don't know if it's because I haven't eaten or drinking, but I'm really nervous. I've informed Marcus on everything. Marcus unfortunately cannot be here. They said 1 parent per child, so it really sucks. So I've been crying in and out. It just sucks being alone. But I have to be strong for Mason. He's napping right now. He's really, really tired, and the medication they gave him is making him really, really sleepy. So I just hope we can get in and out of the surgery and be over and go home. They said the actual surgery from prepping to finish is an hour, so it's really quick and easy. She said they make 3 small incisions, 1 at his belly button and 2 on the ends of his stomach, like his stomach area. They just go in, get in there, and get it out, and it's pretty fast, which is good. Just trying to stay positive and keep faith and know God is in control, and hate crying. I just hate feeling so helpless. It's different when your kids are sick. Okay guys, so you guys just saw Mason. The OR should be calling us within the next 30 minutes probably. Got him all wiped. They gave us these wipes for me to wipe him down, so I wiped him down, put a gown on him. He's still drowsing out of it, which is probably good because I don't want him to be scared. Everything's just happened so quickly. Doctor came in, spoke to me. She said probably he's been having these symptoms like small tummy aches here and there, but Mason usually tells us surgery should be really quick. We hope and pray there's no complications. They did go over the risk, all the risks, and that's for every surgery, and it's just really scary. I don't like it. And I hate that Marcus isn't here. I'm very antsy, nervous, anxious, every word. I'm just, like, I feel like I can't breathe. Like, my heart is just, pray everything goes smoothly, Lord, please. It's a sucky situation. Alright guys, so they should be calling Mason back in a minute. It's like empty. Right now it is 9:15 p.m. Please say a prayer for my baby. Okay guys, so they just took Mason back. Jeez, I hate crying on camera. I'm like the ugliest crier. They just took him back, went over everything surgery related, everything over anesthesia part. He's kind of like been out of it since his CT earlier today, so thankfully he's like asleep, and I kissed him. If there is no complications, we get to go home tomorrow. But if there is, and he might need to be on antibiotic for a couple days, and we'll have to stay here a couple days. So I just hope and pray that that's not the case. They said the procedure should be about roughly 45 minutes to an hour. I am in a waiting room that they directed me to. I haven't ate or drank not even water today. So I'm going to get me something. I'm gonna try to breathe and try not to be so anxious this whole time that I have to wait. The waiting game sucks. I don't want to wait. I wish it was over already. Alright guys, so it is currently 11:06. Nurse just called. Surgery went well. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I feel so relieved. I was actually on the phone with Marcus whenever they called. So Marcus and me just started falling on the phone together. Just sign of relief. They are closing him up and going into recovery. So doctor should be coming to come talk to me and sending me up with Mason to our room. I'm hoping that Marcus can come and I can go home just so we can rotate. I have a really big migraine right now. I actually get a Pepsi, trying to get some caffeine in me, but my headache's just bad. I did try to eat a bag of chips, but like I'm not hungry, like when you're anxiety and you're so anxious, you just cannot eat or drink like you don't want to. So I'm waiting for the doctor to come, and then we will be seeing Mason, so I will show you once I'm with him. All right, guys, we are in a room now. Mason is tired. Show you his little incisions. He got 3. My poor baby. He's doing great. His vitals are great. He's just tired. Still can't believe this happened. It just happened so fast. But Marcus is on his way here. We are going to rotate. My migraine is getting really, really bad. Nurse is gonna bring me something to snack on, which is really sweet of her. We'll keep you guys updated, but my baby did great. He's doing well, and they said everything about him, and he's healthy. So my poor baby, I love him so much. All right, guys, it is the next day. I am here with Mason. Marcus did stay the night with him. I came in around 2 p.m. so Marcus can go home, eat, change, shower, nap, whatever he needs to do. But I know he is very tired, so he's actually asleep right now. So Mason is he's asleep right now. He is doing good. He's not doing great. He is in pain, which, I mean, who wouldn't be in pain? So it's normal. He is doing great. We are trying to get him up and walking. Marcus did have him walk a little bit earlier this morning, and he did eat breakfast. He's eating great. I took him off pain medicine while Marcus was still here. So whenever I got here, he wasn't on anything. You can just tell he was in pain, like trying to sit him up and getting him to use the bathroom. It was very painful, so I had called the nurse to bring him some kind of pain medication. Said it was pretty much like a liquid Tylenol that went in his IV. Actually put him to sleep, so he's resting right now, and I'm hoping whenever he wakes up we can go for a little walk just down the hall just to get him going. The nurse said if the more he walks, the better, and we're able to go home tomorrow. Doctor does want to keep him here another night just to be on the safe side. She said if we would have waited longer or brought him in any later, his appendix would have ruptured. So we brought him in at the right time. Perfect timing, pretty much, is what she said. She said we get a parent award for bringing him in. She said usually parents bring in their children after the appendix has ruptured. So, which is really, really scary. We need to listen to our children and how they're feeling, their symptoms. Sometimes we think it's just a tummy ache. Like, I literally thought it was a tummy ache, but whenever I saw how much pain he was in, I knew something was different. It's important just to listen. Don't just think kids are making up things. You know what I mean? When they're in pain, they're in pain. So I'm glad we did bring him in whenever we did. Thank you, Lord. Because if it would have ruptured, she said we would have been in here like for sure a week. So we're gonna be here for another night, which is totally fine. Another night is not bad at all, rather than, you know, could have been here for a week. Mason is having his dinner. He went for a little walk to the bathroom and back. He's doing awesome. It's just a little hard getting in and out of the bed. It hurts his tummy, but he's doing great. He's so strong, right, Bubba? He's having some nuggets and fries, his favorite, and a Sprite. We gotta keep him hydrated, and we want him to try to burp or pass gas. I know, TMI, but the gas that they fill up his belly with to do the surgery, that kind of is still remaining, like the remaining of it. I did bring him a big bottle of water that is alkaline antioxidant water with the high pH level. Very clean, and it's the best. It has the best taste. So we're gonna get Mason filled up with some food. He's about to start a new antibiotic. Right now he is on some pain meds. Earlier he was just complaining of pain and he was just laying down. So I'm trying to get him better. We're trying to go home tomorrow. So we need him to walk a couple times. He's walked twice. We need him to walk one more time before bedtime. So we probably will try after the antibiotics kick in. So, but he's doing great. Right, Bubba? You're doing awesome. You're so strong. So Mason is finally home. His sister's letting him use his iPad. We just got him changed. He used the bathroom. He's walking. Now he's just home to recover. Hi, Mila. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Mila just woke up. So he's doing great. Pain is a lot better. He had to draw some blood. This is where his IV was. Bub, how are you feeling today? A lot better than yesterday? He did break out in a little cold sore. Not sure from what, but kind of just happened overnight. But we'll see how he is. We'll show his incisions later, and we'll keep you guys updated on his recovery. What is going on, guys? So today is day 14 for Mason healing from his surgery. He wants to wear his hat backwards. So we want to show you guys his incisions. Let's just show them really quick. The tape has finally fell off. You can see they're healing and he is finally released. Charlie wants to say hi. So he is doing so much better. Like I said, he has been released from his doctor. So now he can jump and play and ride his bike and a scooter and just be like a normal boy again.
On my bike?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for following us during this process. It was very stressful and we're very, very scared. It was very terrifying doing it alone at the hospital. Not only was it scary for me being alone at the hospital, but it was scarier for Marcus because he couldn't be there. What's funny? You're silly. All right, guys, we love you so much. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, our house. Bye.
Peace.